Alright, how's everybody doing, guys? Today, I'm gonna show y'all how to add suits into Marvel Spider-Man PC. This is gonna be an in-depth tutorial. I'm gonna try and make this as simple as possible, just because I know... Shut up, bro. Locations in the vicinity... Shut up. So, I know that this can be pretty complex and difficult to understand for a lot of people, so I'm gonna try and make this as in-depth as possible and as quick as possible. So, as you can see right here, I've got the Raimi suit, which obviously is not in the base game, and this is also a damaged variation of it. This is from Spider-Man 2. This is made by Katarth Vader, very talented modder. I do highly recommend checking out all of his mods. Yeah, so let's say I go over to suits here. As you can see, I do have suits that, obviously aren't supposed to be in the game, but, that's okay. We've got them right here. I've got the 2002 version of the Raimi suit from Spider-Man 1. We got the 2004 version, the damaged, the black suit from Spider-Man 3. Just a whole bunch, alright? And I even have some more down here. So, I'm going to show you all how to add these suit slots into the game. Something I want to go over first before we actually get into this, though, is that with this method, you are only going to be able to add new suits into the game. So any mods that replace currently existing suits, like let's say this black suit right here that replaces the Mark II armor, this is a different type of mod. This is an SMPC mod, and you would need the Spider-Man PC modding tool to install this, which is not what I'm going to be doing today. However, I can go over it in the near future. In the near future, we'll say that. Same thing with this TASM 2 suit. It replaces the Secret War suit. This is an SMPC mod and not a suit file mod. So any suits that will add slots into the game, this is what you're going to be looking for. This is what you're going to be able to get. And also, I'm going to be showing how to import the names of the suits as well, because it's not necessary. You don't need to import the names. However, if you're, a perfectionist and you just want the names of your suits instead of it just saying, J. Jonah Jameson and May Parker, very simple as well. I'll show you how to import the names as well. So, first things first, make sure that you have your game installed. Pretty simple. Yep. So make sure you have your game installed, right? We're going to start on our desktop right here, and we're going to head over to Chrome or just, whatever browser you decide to use. And you're going to want to go over to Nexus Mods. Okay, now it's going to bring you to this homepage. If you do not have an account with Nexus Mods, you are going to need to make one. It's completely free. All you need to do is put your email in and then verify your email, I'm pretty sure, and then boom, you got an account, it's free, and now you are ready to install mods. So, starting on the homepage right here, these are all of their games, right? We're going to go to view all games, okay? And we can filter by the name. You can look for it if you want. I mean, it's just right here, but, you can just type up Spider and it'll pop up. They have all the Spider-Man games. But this is what we're looking for, Marvel Spider-Man. If you want to make this, if you plan on downloading any more mods in the future, you can come over to this little plus icon and click add to favorites. And what that will do is, instead of having to search for it, every time you come over to Nexus Mods, you can just come up here to games and it'll be right here. So the only two games I have right now are Spider-Man and Battlefront 2, because those are the only two games that I mod. So if you want to add it to favorites, it'll save it right here for easy access next time. Okay, so clicking on Marvel Spider-Man, it'll bring you to the home page of Marvel Spider-Man mods, and you can see you already have, a good amount of mods. These are just, the trending ones right now. However, you can come over to the search bar, and since we're on Marvel Spider-Man, anything you search up will be Marvel Spider-Man related. So any mods that you want to search up, you will only find Spider-Man mods because we are on the games page. So the first thing that you are going to need is the suit adder tool. So to find that, just type up suit, and there it is. Adding suits to new slots tool. This is what we need to, add our suits. And even as you can see right here, he's got, an extra slot in the game. This is the, what is that? Is that Superior? Or is that like, I don't know what that is. I've never seen that before. Looks like Superior. But anyways, so this is what you're going to need, but before you can download this, there are things that you need to install first. So when we go down here to requirements, you have two requirements that you're going to need to actually have the suit adder tool run. You're going to need Net Framework, and you're going to need VC Redist. Whenever you click on these, it'll bring you to a page and it should just automatically download them for you. You're going to need, once they finish downloading, you're going to need to run the applications and go through the setup process for them. If you don't have these installed, your suit adder tool is either A, not going to run, or B, it's not going to be able to add your suits into the game. So, you know, if you're worried about viruses or anything like that, just keep in mind that literally every single person who has added, you know, suits into the game has these on their PC. So there's no way to make the tool work without having these. So you don't need to worry about any mods or anything. It's completely safe, I promise you. So once you have these installed, and also I forgot to say, one of these, I think it's Redist, I'm not sure, but one of these is gonna black out your screen, I believe, and it's gonna restart your PC. Do not panic, it is supposed to do that. That's just what it does. And if it doesn't do that, if one of these does not black out your screen and restart your PC, just go ahead and restart it after you've downloaded both of them. So after you have these downloaded and you have both your requirements, you can come over to Files, and right here is where we're actually going to download the tool itself. So you click Manual Download. It's going to tell you that you need these. And once again, you absolutely have to have these for this tool to work. You click Download, and then you're going to want to click Slow Download. Alright, it says Slow Download because we have the free account of Nexus and not the premium one, so it says it's slow, but at max this is going to take you like 10 seconds. It's really anything that you download off of Nexus mods with a slow download, it's realistically not going to be slow. I don't know why it says slow download, but it's like, it's never slow. So once you have this downloaded, it should pop up somewhere over here or down here on your screen. You should be able to view it, and if you can't, you can click these three little dots right here up by your browser and just go Downloads, and it will be right here. So you're going to want to click Show in Folder. You're going to run a right click wherever it pops up on your screen and click Show in Folder, and that should bring you to your File Explorer, and it should be like right here, right? It should be, you know, in your downloads, it should be like literally right here. So once you have it in your File Explorer, or whatever this is called, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to create a folder for it. You don't necessarily have to, however, it's a lot easier whenever you make a folder for it and you place it in there. That way you always remember where it is, because this is something that you're going to be coming back to pretty frequently if you want to keep adding new suits. So just make sure that you put it somewhere where you remember. You can, you know, make a new folder by right clicking and then, you know, new and then folder, and then you can just rename it. See, for me personally, I have a whole folder dedicated to Spider-Man mods, same with Star Wars mods. But for Spider-Man, I have my PC modding tool, and then I have my suit adder tool in this, you know, file. So I have all of the mods that I have for Spider-Man in this one file right here. So if you want to do something similar to mine, just make a new file, what's it called? Title it Spider-Man mods, and then put your suit adder tool in this file. Okay, and what you should be looking at is this right here, suit adding tool. This is what you should be looking at. Cool. So I'm not sure if it's gonna have you go through a setup as soon as you put this into a folder or whenever you add new suits. But I'm just gonna go over this. Well, actually, I don't believe it asks you for a setup as soon as you put it into a folder, so you should be good. I believe it asks you for a setup and to select folders and everything once you actually click on it. So don't click on anything right now. I will go over how to set it up and everything, how to make sure it properly works, because it's very important that you do that correctly. But once you have your suit adding tool, if you do want to import the names of your suits, if that's something that's, you know, a big deal to you, it's a very easy, simple process. If you do want to do that, come back to Nexus Mods and type in suit name. Okay, and this is what you're going to need your suit name importer. There's no additional requirements for this application. The only requirements is, you know, the ones that we have for your suit adding tool, and then of course you need your suit adding tool because they work in tangent. So if you do want to import the names of your suits, you're going to need to install your suit name importer. You just click manual download, and then slow download, and it's the exact same process that we just went over before. You're going to want to click, right click wherever it pops up, show in folder, and you're going to want to move it to whatever folder you have your suit adding tool in. You're going to need to have them in the same folder. Now if you want, you can put both of these inside of your game directory. I know that's what a lot of people do. Me personally, I didn't do that. You don't have to, but I think it is a little bit easier if you do. So this is your game directory right here, your game folder of Marvel Spider-Man, where you have all of the files of your actual game. If you don't know how to get to this, assuming that you have just, regularly downloaded your games off of Steam or something like that, it should be pretty easy to find. It should be, local disk, program files 86. Then we're going to go down to Steam, Steam apps, common, and then here are all of your games that you're going to have installed. You just click Marvel Spider-Man Remastered, and boom, here's your game directory. If your game directory is not here, then there's also another pretty simple way to find it. All you have to do is launch Steam, go to your library, go down to Spider-Man, click on your settings, manage, and then browse local files. And what this is going to do is it's going to pop up your game directory automatically for you, and it will literally tell you how to get to your game directory from up here. It's, as you can see, program files 86, Steam, Steam apps, common, Marvel Spider-Man Remastered. So it literally tells you how to get there if you can't find it. But if you want to put your suit adding tool into your game directory, you definitely can. That is a possibility. All you have to do is drag the file and then just drop it in here, or just drag it and then move it through all of these files to get it to your game directory. It's a lot easier if you have like two windows open, so you've got like a window right here and then also another window for your file explorer, and you just minimize both of them and just drag and drop. So yeah, if you want to put it in here, definitely can. If not, it's cool. Just make sure that you know how to get to your game directory, because this is a very important step. You need to know how to get to this screen. All right, this is a must. You need to know how to get here. Okay, so after you have your suit name, your suit adding tool, and then an optional suit name importer, you're ready to install your suits, right? Hooray. So you're going to come back to Nexus Mods and you're going to type in any suit that you want. So me, I'm going to go to the home page. Let's say I want the Tango's Final Swingsuit. Okay. Let's say I want this, right? This is the No Way Home suit. Looks pretty dope. I like it. Looks nice. He's got 3 variations of it. One with, I believe, a default one with the golden spider on the chest, and then one with red and black. Cool. So, as you can see, Tango's Final Swingsuit from Spider-Man No Way Home. When we come down here to, where is it? Does he have this? Okay, so right here it says, this requires ASC's new suit slot tool. To use custom name, use ASC's name importer tool. So this is a suit that's going to add a slot into the game, and it literally tells you that you need your new suit slot tool. So click on files right here, and whatever suit you want, it's going to be the same process. You're going to want to click on files, and whatever one you want, sometimes there's going to be multiple files for it, multiple main files, and it'll have like different variations of the suit. If it doesn't, then and there's only one file, then just click manual download. This is most likely going to download in the form of a folder, a compressed zip folder, and it'll have all 3 different suits in that one folder. So we're going to click manual download and slow download, and we're just going to wait for it to download. Now if my Wi-Fi wants to be slow, this might take a little bit longer than expected, although I hope it doesn't. It's gonna take a little bit. Okay, so I can come back here and I can tell y'all something while that is downloading. So if your suit adding tool has prompted you to select a file, the file that it is talking about is this asset archive file right here. It's in your game directory. Now you do not want to select the wrong folder, and because if you do, then you're gonna mess some shit up. So you do not want to select the wrong file for this. This is the file that you need. You don't need this asset archive dir or directory, whatever you want to call it. This is not the file you want. This is the file you want, asset_archive. It looks like this on the inside. Yours is not going to have mods or suits in it, I don't believe. It's just going to, have these things, your table of contents basically. So This is why I said that you need to know how to get to your game directory, because whenever that screen pops up and it tells you to select a file, you're gonna need to go through all of your files to find your asset archive file. So like I said, you need to know how to get to your game directory. All right, and if you don't know how to get there, you can just go over to Steam. You know, once again, did I X out Steam? I think it signed me out of Steam. It didn't. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So you're going to need to go to Steam, your library, settings, manage, browse local files, and it will literally tell you how to get there. Alright, program files 86, Steam, Steam apps, common, Marvel Spider-Man Remastered. Okay, you need to know how to get to your game directory. So we're going to go program files, Steam, Steam apps, common, Marvel Spider-Man Remastered. This is the file that you need to select, okay? Whenever it tells you to select a file, this is the one that you need, okay? So after you have selected your asset archive file, if it has prompted you to do so and you have that selected, then you should be good, okay? If it hasn't prompted you to select a file yet, it's going to as soon as you try and add a suit, okay? So now that this is downloaded, we're gonna come over to our downloads, and it's right here. So we're going to right click it and then show in folder, and here it is right here. This is like I said, it's a compressed zip folder. So we're going to move this entire folder into the suit adder tool folder. Okay, so this is just the folder where all my suits are and our suit adding tool is. If you moved your suit adding tool into your game directory, all you have to do is move this folder into your game directory as well. So now that we have this, we can click on this folder, and here it is. So like I said, it downloaded as a folder. These are all suit files. So you'll know that this will be compatible with your suit adder tool if it is a suit file, okay? You are only able to add suit files with this suit adder tool. You cannot add SMPC files. So like I said, this downloaded in a folder, and you have 3 variations of the suit. So whichever one you want to add, you can go ahead and add that. So this is the final swing suit. I believe this is the default. And then you have the black. So this one's going to be the one with the red and black. And then silver is just this one with like the silver spider. So let's say I want the default one, which I believe is the gold spider, I believe. So what I'm going to do, since it's downloaded in a folder, I'm going to take it out of the folder, or I'm just going to copy it, and I'm going to copy it into my suit adder tool, right? I'm going to copy it into this folder so that now it's right here, okay? And actually, I'm going to delete this because, you know, I don't really want any of the other suits. So now I have the suit file here, and we are ready to add it into the game. Okay, so we have this. We have your actual suit right here. This is it, the suit file. You have a suit adding tool. Now, if you have the suit name importer, you're gonna need have to be doing an extra step. Okay, there's an extra step to add the suit names, but it's super simple. So to add your suit into the game, you just gonna hold down left click so that you can move it wherever, drag it over your suit adding tool, and then let go left click. That's literally it. Just drag and drop. And if you've already selected your asset archive folder, you should be prompted with this screen right here. Asset with same hash already exists, updating its entry, and then at the bottom, suit added successfully. So if you get this screen and it says suit added successfully, congratulations, you are done. Your suit is now in the game. Go have fun. Now, if you were prompted to select a folder or whatever, like I said, it is just your asset archive folder. So make sure you know how to get to your game directory. This is the folder that you need to be selecting, asset_archive. You literally just click it and you click open. And then I believe it also has you select a language as part of the setup process. Now, I'm assuming everybody who's watching this is going to be doing English, obviously. So all you need to do is type in the abbreviation for English, which I believe is EN, and then you just press enter, give it a second, and then you should be good to go. Now, if you have your suit name importer, an extra folder should pop up in wherever you have all of these stored, and it should say names. Okay, you should get this text document if you have the suit name importer. If you don't have the suit name importer, you're not going to get this, so don't worry about it. But you know, if you do have the suit name importer, you're gonna get this. All right, it's gonna say names. Now, if you want the names of your suits in the game, listen to me very, very carefully. All you have to do is click on suit name importer. I'm not lying to you. Just click on it. Just click on it and give it a second. As it was saying, mesh already exists. Updating century. Names imported successfully. So there you go. You have your names of your suits now. Wow, that was very difficult. So like I said, if you have the suit name importer, you should get this. And this is just, you know, kind of a confirmation to make sure that you downloaded it right and everything, and it's going to work. So then all you have to do is just click on it and run your suit name importer, and you will have the names of your suits in the game. So now that we've done all that, we're going to launch the game, and we're going to go see if it worked. So as you can see, my game's already kind of modded to shit. You know, I have mods that skip the intros. I have, you know, Raimi Spider-Man in the main menu. I also have Raimi music in the main menu. If I sit here long enough, you'll be able to hear it. Yeah. So here we go. We're in the game now. Alright. And we're just going to click tab. As you can see right here, suits, we have a new suit that we are able to use. All we have to do is scroll down and look at that. Boom. So here we have the suit. It is right here. Super cool. And as you can see, it has the name of it as well. So it says red and blue suit. Here we have the names of this suit, Web of Shadow Symbiote suit, we have Web of Shadow suit, Edge of Time Black suit, Edge of Time Damage suit, Edge of Time, you know, so on and so forth. We have the names of our suits now because of the suit name import. So now that we have our suit and the names of our suits imported, we're good to go. That's literally it. That is all it takes. Super simple process, right? And the suit looks good, right? It's a nice suit. We have the golden spider on the chest. Let me see if I can go to photo mode. So we have the oh shit, oh I put it on orbit. No, free. So here we have, oh fuck. So here it is. Here's a suit. It's a very, very good looking suit. It's a little bright for my taste, but you know, here it is. We got the gold spider. And now we have Tom Holland's suit in the game. So, yep, that's basically it. Now, if you are having issues with this, right, I believe one of the most common issues with this, with the suit adding tool, is where it gives you an error as soon as you install your suits, and it says something along the lines of like the file or the folder is invalid, or it doesn't belong to Spider-Man or something like that. That did happen to me whenever I first installed this, and I kind of gave up on it, and I was just like, okay, well, I guess I can't add new suits in the game, so that kind of sucks, but I can deal with it. Now, if that's happening to you, and you your suit adding tool is in your game directory, and if it's happening to you, all you have to do is delete the asset archive dir folder or directory, whatever it is, asset archive dir. All you have to do is delete this out of your game directory. I've already deleted mine. It reappeared. I don't know why or how, but as soon as I deleted this folder, it fixed itself. It fixed the tool. Now, if you're getting an error that is not the about the asset archive folder, you can come back to Nexus mods. You can come back to the page of the suit adder tool, and it will tell you errors and their solutions. So any error that you have should be under here. All right. So any error that you're getting, it should be right here on the Nexus mods page for the suit adding tool. So if you are having any errors, see if it is on here and see if you can get the solution for it. This is also a really important thing. So if you get to the point where you've added, you know, a multitude of suits, your entire suit roster is going to fill up eventually, right? And if you're playing on keyboard, you're not going to be able to scroll down past a certain point. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Say I play this, right? So say I have the Raimi suit selected, right? As you can see, my suit roster is completely full, right? And I try and scroll down, and there is no scrolling down, right? So if you're adding any more suits, you're like, oh damn, they're not adding. You know, what am I doing wrong? Is it not working? It is working. All you have to do, if you were on keyboard, is press the S key. Is when you have one of these bottom suits selected, just press S, and it'll bring you down to a second page. All right. Now, or you can just spam, because every time you spam S, it takes you down a selection. So let's say we're right here. It'll continue to take us down and down and down, right? As you can see, the cursor is moving down every time I press S. So if you're adding a multitude of suits and you can't scroll down, just keep pressing S until you get to the very bottom, and you should have your suits. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty simple. Super fun to add suits in the game, obviously. You know, there's a lot of suits that people want in the game that Insomniac didn't decide to add for some reason. I don't know why, but you know, that's perfectly okay, because you know, that's why we have modders. Modders are kind of saving the game. But yeah, boom. I can go over how to install actual mods in the game, as you see me using right now, like mods that change your animations, mods that change, you know, voice lines, music. As you can see, I do have the music changed. So anything that changes animations, physics, music, or if you have a specific suit that's only available as an SMPC file, as in, you know, one that it replaces a suit like this Tobey Maguire homemade suit. It replaces the normal homemade suit that we have in the game. So I can go over how to install those mods as well, and I probably will, like I said, sometime in the near future whenever I get around to it. But yeah, I can do that. I probably will end up doing that. But in the meantime, I hope everybody enjoys their new suits. If you have any issues, go ahead and comment down below, and I will see if I can help you, you know, with anything. I will see if I can help you resolve the issue. But first, like I said, I would recommend going to Nexus Mods and checking out the page on Nexus Mods for any of your issues. So you just go to Nexus Mods, go to Games, Spider-Man, and then go to the Suit Editor tool and scroll down here. So if you have any issues, it should be right here, and you should be able to resolve them with this. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed, hope everything works, and I will see y'all later.